very emotive, but it's not in order for him to impute that all these members of parliament, when they are sick, they will go to London or Lisbon or to the US. I think there are few who might be very privileged, and I don't want to assume that he's one of them, because I know he's a very humble man. I know Senator Bony prefers being treated in Malaysia, not in Lisbon. And I know that Senator Kajuang really loves being treated in Homa Bay. And I know that Senator Eddie Okech really prefers Migori hospitals. And I know that Senator Beatrice also likes being treated in Godquero, somewhere in Migori. Senator Amida was sick the other day, and I saw her very keen being treated in Kenyatta. So I think that maybe he wanted to talk about the executive, because the executive might have more affinity to going outside the country, but not these esteemed members of parliament. So I beg, through your indulgence, Mr. Speaker, that he withdraws that inference, that perhaps we might want to board planes Senator, and go very far. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Senator Ledama Olekina, to the extent that you've made reference to the item on quote-unquote colleague senators and also matters on items which are not a subject of this bill, you out of order?
Mr. Speaker.
To the extent that has been raised by Senator Edi.
Mr. Speaker, I think the best thing would have been to ask me whether I'm in order or I'm out of order. But I stand firmly with my position that we are hypocrites. Because when we fall sick, our policy can cater for us for up to 45 days outside this country. We have a commissioner here, and she can attest to that. So let us stop being hypocrites. Let us call a spade a spade. Right now, we are here when the doctors were out on the gate. We couldn't go. You know, we couldn't go. All of us could not go. I have attended it severally. A few of us have attended. But if we really care about the future of this country, we would have called off the sittings and we moved out to receive that petition. Mr. Speaker, as I conclude, because this point of order by my very good friend, Senator Eddie Okech, is frivolous. You know,
Senator Olekina, remember the chair has ruled, and to that extent, the Speaker did indicate that to the extent of the point of order that had been raised, you are out of order. And therefore, Senator Okech, I'll not allow you to interrupt this. I want you to conclude by limiting yourself to what is relevant to this bill.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. I am very happy, and I'm happy to be informed by my brother, the Chief Whip. Please inform me.
Thank you. Senator Khalwalwe.
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Senator for Narok for his stand on the plight of patients and doctors in this country. I would like to inform him that only this afternoon I rose on a point of order to draw the attention of the chair on what was going on outside, and he responded, and the chair of the Health Committee went and officially received the memorandum, which is now commendable. And through this information, Mr. Speaker, may I further appeal to the Speaker that those doctors standing out there, they are telling us that they recognize us as the only institution, constitutional, that is mandated to represent them as voters. And therefore, the Speaker should move further, table that memorandum in this House, because we have been waiting for a way in which the grievances of the doctors could come to the House. Now it has come through the committee, Mr. Speaker.
I think information is made,
concluding. It can come so that we discuss it. Mr. Speaker, we want doctors to go back to the wards, to treat the patients. We are tired of buying coffins and attending funerals for preventable deaths, Mr. Speaker. I speak this as the chief whip of the government, and I know that the President of the Republic of Kenya does not want a single person to die. He wants doctors to be in the hospital. If the problem